Everyone, and thanks for tuning in to my weekly video message. As we sink deeper and deeper into the month of Kislev in the Jewish calendar, and into the month of December in the secular calendar, we encounter deeper and deeper darkness. For many of us, this darkness can be very challenging. Maybe it means that we're out and about less, that we're seeing people less often. Maybe it means we're spending less time outside. Maybe we even have seasonal affective disorder with the lack of sunlight. I know that darkness can be challenging for so many of us. But as I was reminded during a silent meditation retreat I was on recently, if we can orient to darkness differently, if we can slow down and really be with the darkness, we might be able to experience it as life-giving, as generative, as allowing for new and powerful things to emerge in our lives and in our world. To use the language of the teacher who taught this, Rebecca Schisler, maybe we can orient to darkness as being like a womb, generating new life for us as individuals and as a collective. In this, I'm reminded of a teaching about King David. King David experienced intense times of darkness and turmoil in his life. But instead of feeling like it was crushing him, he was able to say about the darkness and able to say to God, "All that you have given me contains goodness. Because had I not sat in the darkness and turmoil, light would not have emerged. Light would not have emerged." This is not to suggest that the darkness was easy for King David, nor do I think King David is saying that without knowing darkness, he would not have known light in his life. I think he's saying something more subtle. King David is reminding us that being in darkness, that sitting in darkness itself, can generate light, can generate new insight, wisdom, ways of being, and new life for us. We are in a time of physical darkness, but also in a time of spiritual darkness. For many of us in our personal lives, but also for us as a collective here in the US, we are in a time of spiritual darkness. What would it be like to really take this season of darkness as a time to slow down, to really sit with all of the darkness that we're in, and to allow the emergence of new and powerful things in our personal lives and in our collective lives? What would it be like, to use the language of King David, to allow ourselves to sit in the darkness for the emergence of a new and much sorely needed light to come? My blessing for all of us in this season of darkness is that rather than it feeling like a time of burden, of crushing loneliness or isolation or depression, that the darkness that we're in comes to truly feel like a womb, one where new life is truly emerging, one where new possibility is unfolding, and one in which light truly comes out on the other side. May it be so.